Hi guys and girls, I want to share with you some examples of different ways that you can multiply with fractions. So I am going to turn my hover cam on and work through some of these problems with you here. And zoom in. Okay, so this first one I want to work through with you is just fraction times a fraction, and I have set up 1/3 times 1/4, and we just saw this in the number rock video. The first thing that you can do is draw a picture to help you with this. So I already have this set up, and I'm going to look at this as a brownie pan model. It's also called an area model. So if I start by dividing this into thirds across, and I shade in one of those thirds, that represents my 1/3. And then if I draw some lines vertically to divide this into fourths, and I shade in a fourth, what this model is representing is the numerator where both shadings overlap. I have 1. And the denominator is how many pieces I divided this into total. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is telling me now that if I took a brownie pan and cut it one way into thirds and cut it another way into fourths and overlapped them that way and multiplied it together, that I should get 1/12. What we're doing and what we've learned in elementary school is to just multiply straight across. So 1 times 1 is 1, and 3 times 4 is 12. So you can use your area model as a way to double check your multiplication when you run into more complicated problems. Another way we can look at multiplying fractions is a fraction times a whole number. When you have a whole number, you need to put that whole number over 1. Sometimes students do this. I like to rewrite the problem so that I can keep my digits across from each other. Then I'm going to multiply 3 times 6 is 18. And 4 times 1 is 4. I have an improper fraction, so I'm going to change that. 4 fits into 18 4 times. I have 2 left over, and then that can be simplified to get my final answer. Another set of problems you might run into when multiplying fractions is a whole number times a fraction. So just like above, I'm going to take my 6, put it over 1, and you'll see that I used the same numbers, I just reversed the order. So I want to see if I get the same answer. This is my multiplicative inverse. So I'm going to put 6 over 1 times 3 over 4. 6 times 3 is 18 over 4. 4 fits into 18 4 times. I have 2 left, and that can be simplified. So you'll see, just like if we were to do 6 times 3 or 3 times 6, we get the same answer. The same thing happens when we are multiplying with fractions. Some other ways that you may multiply fractions is a fraction times a mixed number. Now, to make this easier, what a lot of students do is they'll take their mixed number and they will change it to an improper fraction. That way we can just multiply numerator times numerator and denominator times denominator. So I'm going to start by doing that. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 3 is 7. So I'm going to change this to 2 over 3 times 7 over 4. That's going to give me 14 over 12. That is improper. I have 1 and 2/12 left, which is 1 and 1/6. Next one, I might have a mixed number times a whole number. Again, I'm going to take my mixed number and change it to an improper fraction. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7. keep it over 3. My 4 is a whole number. I'm going to put it over 1, which makes this 28 over 3. 3 fits into 28 9 times. I have 1 left. Keep the denominator. And the last situation you may run into is a mixed number times a mixed number. I'm going to change both of these to improper fractions. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4. And 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1 is 9. 4 times 9 is 36. 4 times 3 is 12. 12 fits into 36 3 times. Hopefully this helps. You can keep watching this video, pausing it to give you a nice resource when you are solving your problems in class or for homework. Thank you for watching.